Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. My name is Tracy Vandervalk, and I am your new consultant, director, and business coach here at Epicure. I am just thrilled to be helping them launch their business tonight, and I hope that you enjoy what you see. The purpose of this video is to help them with part of their training to understand how a cooking class looks and works, but at the same time to get you, their closest and most trusted friends and family, to understand a little bit about what their new business is like and why it helps you in the kitchen. I am going to highlight something that comes in their business kit, and my challenge to them is in the next week, I want them to make something different with the same ingredients and go live in this group. And I know that you're gonna cheer them on to do that. If you haven't watched any of the posts from tonight's earlier event, you can do that at any time, and I really encourage that. The welcome post has some information and a short little video, a little bit more about what Epicure really is and where we come from and how we truly help you save time, money, and stress in the kitchen. And then some of the other posts share some fun dinner ideas, some of our most favorite recipes, a little bit more of the product highlights, as well as some fun exclusives and specials for this month. And just also know that at any time you can comment below, you can reach out to your consultant and ask questions. And if they're having any trouble, they know that I am just a quick message or phone call away to help them. So let's get started. I'm going to try and make dinner and show you exactly how and why we love Epicure so much. And I'm going to try and do this very quickly. And again, I hope that you enjoy what you see. And if at any time you might be watching me and are really excited for your friend and want to partner with them and do this as well, maybe you are looking for a little bit more fun, maybe you want to eat better and you know that this would be a great way to try lots of new things and make healthier meals. Maybe you're someone who really does need a side income or a full-time income like I now have with my business. Whatever it may be, and maybe it's just for some community and like-minded connection with people that also either love to cook or hate to cook, and that's the best part about Epicure. It really is for everyone. Please reach out to us and talk to us about the business opportunity. You're going to be able to earn some cash bonuses and free product credits in your first 3 months with our Fast Start program, and we can share a little bit more about that with you as we go through or after this is over, or book your own class with your new consultant. It's a great way to share Epicure with family and friends while helping your friend as they launch into their new business. And when your class qualifies, you're going to earn free products. So it's really a win-win. I am going to be highlighting a meal from our Mexican kit. I am going to be making some enchiladas tonight. The Mexican kit includes our poco picante, which is our salsa seasoning, our guacamole, which is a top seller and one of the most popular items for the last 20 plus years, our fajita mix, and our enchiladas, which is what we are going to be using tonight. This is a meal that I can get on the table in less than 12 minutes from scratch, and I'm going to show you just how I do it starting now. So I'm going to be using a couple of our steamers to show you different ways, but of course you can do any of this on the stove if you're not wanting to use the microwave. So we are going to start with our round steamer. So I have one chicken breast already chopped up here, and I'm going to show you another one being sliced with our Epicure ceramic chef knife. This is one of the best knives I've ever had at a fraction of the cost of some of the other ones. And look how nicely it slices through that chicken breast, just like that. So if you need some more details on the ceramic knife, go back to post 1 from our event today, and you'll see a little link there for a video. And one of our amazing leaders, Courtney, has shared some great details on the knife there. So if I wanted to, I could simply make this for chicken fajitas by sprinkling a little bit of our chicken fajita seasoning on. So I'm going to do a little bit of that just to add to it tonight, but I don't have to. I don't have to put any oils or other liquids in here. I simply pop the steamer lid on and make sure it's sealed, and then I'm gonna pop it in my microwave for about 5 minutes. So that's the start of my meal. And now I'm going to move on to the sauce. I'm going to be using our enchilada pack. And if you don't know and you didn't see the information yet, Epicure is a really convenient way to get good food on the table. A lot of people say, well, I don't like buying packaged foods. The ingredients in Epicure are exactly like what would come right out of your garden. And it is clean, it is gluten-free, it is nut-free, there's no artificial colors or flavors. We are sodium and sugar conscious and all of those good things. And our never ever list contains hundreds of products that are never in our seasoning blends that you would normally find in the grocery store blends. So I am just going to follow the directions on the package. All of our meal solutions or spice jar blends come with ingredient lists as well as instructions. And if you need to find other ways to use them, you can go to your consultant's website, type in enchiladas, for example, and all these different ways that you can use the enchilada pack will come up. There's a great soup recipe in there. Or you could type in something like chicken, and it will give you a lot of different ideas from their recipe base. So, great resource there. So it says, combine with 3 tablespoons of tomato paste and 1.5 cups of water. Well, I don't have tomato paste, and this is what I want to show you how versatile Epicure is. I'm simply going to use some strained tomatoes, and I'm going to pour in about 1.5 cups, which is what it asked me to do here. You know what? I'm going to finish the jar, and I'm going to put a little bit of water in there to thin it out. And this is going to be our enchilada sauce base. So I'm going to give it a little whisk with our mini whisk here. And what I'm using is our 4-cup prep bowl. These are our glass bowls. We have other ones that are smaller, and I'll show you those in a minute. But they all come with these beautiful silicone lids in our nice purple color, our branded color, and they're great for storing leftovers. I prep all my husband's lunches in here for him to take to the fire hall, and it's just a great dish for storing all of those fresh veggies or fruits or anything you need to store in your fridge for a few days. So the sauce smells delicious already, and what I love about this, like all of our Epicure meal solutions or spice blends, I didn't have to think about it. I don't have to think. The flavor profile is already done for me, and so it's easy and simple. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave when my chicken's done for just 2 minutes. Again, if you wanted to, you could heat it up quickly on the stove. And then we are going to prepare and get together our enchiladas. And I'll show you what that looks like and show you how fast we can get it cooked. So again, if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you want to help your new consultant get launched even better into business outside of this launch class, book a class with them. It's a great way for them to not only... My dog is playing with a ball, and I was trying to ignore him, but I can't do it anymore. So we're just gonna have to go with it. This is a great way for them to build their customer base. You as a host can share with your family and friends good food recipes. I mean, isn't this what everyone is looking for? Everyone that I know, whether it's in person or on social media, is looking for, that dreaded question, what's for dinner? And most people really want certain things for dinner, but they honestly can't be bothered to cook them because the recipes are too long and lengthy and they don't have all the ingredients. And that's where Epicure comes in. So I really encourage you, book a cooking class, get your wish list for free, and help your new consultant at the same time build their customer base. Now, oh, there's my chicken. Okay, so we are going to check this out. I'm going to be using throughout the demo some of the great utensils from our silicone utensil set, grip and grab tongs. And you always want to open this away from you. It's not hot coming out of the microwave, but the steam is very, very hot. And I want you to see, I'm just breaking that up a little bit. Look at how juicy and tender and delicious that looks. So that's step one. I'm going to leave it with the lid on for just a second. There are a few pieces that need about 30 more seconds, but I'm not worried because we're popping it back in with all of the other things. So I'm going to quickly put my sauce in for just a few minutes. So pop in. And now we get to build our enchiladas. So I've got my chicken here, and what I'm going to do, if I was just making this with chicken, this would be done. I would add my sauce. I'm going to add some spinach. I'm going to shred it up a little bit, but I'm going to add some black beans. Now, for me personally, I don't eat meat, so I'm saving some black beans. And if you like this, by the way, this is our collapsible strainer. I'm not going to collapse it because it has beans still in it, but it collapses right down all the way flat. And it's a great storage saver. So I'm going to save those beans, and I'm going to make some after we're done the video here for myself because I love vegetarian options and my family likes meat. So this is going to be for our dinner tonight. And I'm going to use our handy meat separator tool, and I'm just going to mash this to shred the chicken a little bit and mash the beans, and this is going to be part of our filling. This is a great tool, by the way. It wouldn't be in your consultant's kit, but hopefully after hosting a few of their own classes, this will be something they add to their wish list and get it for free. It's a great tool for mashing potatoes, making your guacamole, but specifically for breaking up ground meat when you're cooking it in a stovetop pan or after you cook it in your multi-purpose steamer. So look at already, we've just got that nice and shredded. And now for the easy part. Well, actually it's all easy. So we are going to add some cheese in here. And this is the nice thing with Epicure. You really, really can customize how you like. I've got my cheese in my little silicone covered prep bowl here. These are our mini prep bowls, 1 cup prep bowls in fact. And they come in a set of 4. The larger ones come individually. I've got cheese, chicken, beans right now. I'm going to add in some spinach, and here's my trick. I buy it on sale, I freeze it, and then when it's frozen, you can mash it like this. It crumbles, and you don't need to chop or prep. I'm gonna pop that in there. I'm gonna take out my sauce. And we are going to use our ladle that comes in the utensil set. And all of our purple tools here, we've got baking dishes, we've got all of our steamers and all of our utensils. They are all 100% food grade silicone. I'm putting about half of my sauce in here, by the way. And I'm gonna save the other half for the top of our enchiladas. I'm gonna use my saute spoon here and mix it up. What I love about Epicure is you can really customize. You can make things that your family will like using the meal solutions. But if a recipe, for example, for chicken stew calls for carrots, celeries, and onions, and sweet potatoes, and you know that your kids don't want to eat sweet potatoes, use regular potatoes. Or use noodles, or use rice. If you don't like chicken, use pork or shrimp, or vegetarian proteins like tofu or beans. And that is the nice, really nice part about why Epicure is so popular with so many. It really is a great way to save you money because nothing is wasted. And you're really just cooking what you like, when you like it, and it makes it super fast and super simple. So I'm popping my enchilada mixture in for just 2 minutes. I'm gonna get set up to make some enchiladas, and we are gonna be popping them into our multi-purpose steamer. I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce in the bottom. This is really one of my favorite cookware items in my kitchen. I use this for so many things. I cook my potatoes in here and then mash them right in here, pop the lid on, and then heat them up later if I need to. I make lasagna in here. I do meat. I do steamed veggies. Oh my gosh, like everything that you can imagine I do in here. I've roasted a whole chicken in here, and just so many ways you can use this. All right, so let's get ready. We're going to lay out our tortillas. And when this is done, it's gonna go into that steamer, it's gonna go in the microwave, and it's gonna go in for about 4 minutes, and our enchiladas are done. And here is a super cool trick. I prep a lot of food in this steamer, and then I pop the whole steamer into the freezer. I don't cook the meal, I pop it in the freezer. When it's frozen, I pop it out because it's flexible, so you can pop the block out. I store it in a Ziploc bag or in a food saver bag, and when I want to have that meal, whether it's enchiladas or chicken stew or lasagna or whatever it is, I take the frozen block, I pop it right back in the steamer, and I have dinner in about 10 minutes. So what are you loving so far? I would love you to comment below. What are you loving? What is on your wish list? After watching what I'm doing, what are you most excited for? So, super simple. We are going to just dish this into our tortilla wraps. And we're gonna roll them up. And again, you could do this with so many different things. You could do shrimp enchiladas, you can do bean enchiladas, you can do chicken, steak, whatever you like. As long as you know it will be done easy and quickly because the base of the meal is done for you. So you roll these up, you put them seam side down. And again, if I was doing this for a prepped ahead meal, I would simply get this prepared in my steamer and then freeze it, and then any night of the week when we have to run out to hockey or skiing, I can pop this in and dinner is done in less than 10 minutes. So here's what it looks like. I fit 5 of those in there. I'm going to simply drizzle a bit of my sauce on. I'm gonna top with a little bit of cheese. You can do dairy-free cheese, which I'm going to do for my second batch for myself. You can serve this with our guacamole and poco picante, but I'm going to leave that up to your new consultant to do that in one of their demos later this week or next week. I'm gonna pop my lid on here, make sure it's always nice and sealed, and put it in for 4 minutes, and it's done. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna show you a quick little addition to the meal. I'm using a dairy-free sour cream here, but you can choose whatever you like. I'm going to put a little bit of that into our prep bowl. And you know, one of the things I love with cooking for myself is you can really just make the amount that you like. I don't need to have anything wasted. I don't need to buy a big container of dip. I can really just make exactly the amount that I need for my lunch. So I'm taking our guacamole mix. This is our 4-in-1 spice spoon. It's an amazing measuring tool. 4 measurements in one. You've got your tablespoon, your teaspoon, you flip it, you've got your half teaspoon and a little line here for 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm just going to put a little bit of my guacamole mix into the sour cream there. Give it a mix and let it sit for about 2 minutes. By the time the enchiladas are done, this will be ready to eat and it'll be delicious. There we go. We've got our beautifully seasoned sour cream. And last thing I'm going to do when everything is ready, and you can choose to do this before and mix it into the sauce if you like. I like to do it after, is just cut and use half a lime. There's my beautiful knife again. And this is our citrus press. So when you open it up, the fruit goes cut side down like this. Lime in the green part. If you've got a larger lime or a lemon, it goes in the yellow part. And you'll see how much juice comes out in just a second when my enchiladas are done. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that you can see how easy and simple it is to get Epicure on the table. And what I want you to know is you may not be interested in the specific flavor of the meal that I made tonight, but know that all of our meal solutions and recipes are made in such a similar way. If you wanted to do chicken souvlaki, you can pop your chicken in the steamer with some lemon and the seasoning and do some veggies on the side in another steamer, or season with some SPG and throw it all in a wrap with some prepared lemon dilly dip mix and things like that. You can do the chicken stew in the steamer and finish it on the stove in a pot. And most, if not all of our meals come together in less than 20 minutes, especially when cooked with the steamer for a portion or all of the meal. I encourage you to reach out to your consultant, book a cooking class with them, or join us in business. And one of the things that I can say, which is very exciting for new consultants, if you're booking a cooking class with them in their first month, you're gonna get an extra $40 in credits at your class when it qualifies, on top of the benefits that Epicure already provides. If you are joining them in business, I am going to offer this same style of launch class to you to help you do the same and launch with success, because that is my goal here at Epicure, is to have everyone who partners with us in our organization just enjoy it. So let's see our enchiladas. Oh my gosh, they're so exciting. I love, love, love this dish. Look at that. Can you believe it? Can you believe this? So I'm going to do a quick, watch all the juice that comes out here. I'm not even gonna be able to squeeze it all because too much juice will come out. So if you didn't see already as well, I want to highlight our Epic subscription box. It is a fantastic deal. $35 in Canada, $32 in the US. Every single month, you're going to get an amazing box filled with meal solutions just like this one. 7 dinners, 1 dessert, 1 surprise, and 1 dip sample. Along with that, you're going to get the recipes and meal plans into your inbox. And Epicure is also going to be donating 7 meals to the food bank for every box that arrives at your door. So it's just a great, great incentive and a great way to enjoy Epicure all the time. And you know what the best part is? It's free shipping for our subscription boxes. Oh my gosh, so exciting. So who do you know maybe that would like it as a gift? You can send it as a gift. You can change the address month to month, so you can enjoy 1 month for yourself, 1 month for a friend, or so on and so forth. So please reach out and ask more about our Epic subscription and get your order in for that today. I have my order coming. I'm a consultant and I'm still signing up for it myself because it's so exciting. But let's dig in to our enchiladas here. So I'm going to use my silicone knife. This is a great knife. You definitely do not want to use a real knife inside your steamer. You will cut through it. It is silicone. But here I'm just going to cut this in half. Let's use our flipper to just gently pull out some of our enchiladas. Look at that. Put some of my sour cream on the side, and you can serve it with a bit more lime if you like. But there you go. A beautiful meal, even with all my talking, done super fast, super easy, with healthy ingredients, and something that the family will all love. So thank you for being here. Thank you to our consultants who have just been rocking it this week to get ready for tonight, and I wish them all the success. I've got a little surprise for everyone. If you are interested in ordering, you'll see their link above. You're going to go to their website and place your order, and for every order that is in the next 48 hours, your name will go into a draw, and I personally will be sending the winner a gift as a thank you for helping your friend in business, and as a little incentive to our new consultants to just really cheer them on and show them a little bit more about what our community is like here at Epicure. And I thank you all, and bon appetit.